tremendous.
Getting into position.
Oh my god. Hello my friend, Valorant Mundi here and welcome back to my channel. In this video we enjoy the best plays and moments from VCTNA Challengers League Stage 2. Between the legendary organization back in Valorant with a strong roster, TSM versus a team who has the best name ever and has insane players, Fluffy Aimers. Both teams are looking to get their second win.
22 players are from TSM.
Scaling up, Sim. Oh, first shot from Bones. Better response. Fluffy Aimers will now scale up towards A. Defenders taken care of. There was only two. Gonna dog up, clear the site, and they got the one-way smoke from Mame set up at the top. So safe plan for Fluffy Aimers.
Yeah, and now they just have to wait here towards the spawn for all of them to group up, but on a player advantage they currently have for Fame and even setting up here for double swings, crossfires, it's not looking too good for TSM for the retake. The best thing here is these double flashes for TSM.
The paranoia from GMD hit Mame though at the box, but the cover is great. Fluffy Aimers even have Jonah set up at the left side. And then Fluffy Aimers win the duels. This one way is so annoying for TSM to try and push through.
Yeah,
and look at the
setup.
setup. It's the firing squad. And TSM are just going to try and bounce their way around the smoke. Now the boom bot will reveal
That was the spike.
GMD to the right side. Meanwhile,
Sim is one of the kings of first bottom.
presence and then got picked across the map. So Fluffy Aimers, you thought that they just could lead with confidence on this offense, and now it's a 4v4 and things aren't so sure for Fluffy Aimers.
Well, flash is coming through though.
That works out, especially with Poise not getting the backup because of that smoke from Mame that kind of isolated him from the rest of his team playing on that other side. And then look, Jonas on the flank as a sentinel. So insane. 13 seconds left though. We forgot about the most important thing, and that is to plant. 7 3K, 6 seconds, 1v1, Mame versus Sim. 2 satchels, a teleport, getting behind the box just in time before Sim got around the corner and heard him close. Mame reacted well.
Play the contact and then counter with the knife to break the util so nobody could temple very quickly towards the B site. So it forces now everybody towards mid. Here comes a fake towards this B site though with the Seekers, a fake TP, and again, another over-rotate, a perfect fake coming out from Pancakes and crew here, Fluffy Aimers, and now they're weak side on A for TSM.
Oh, these deep flanks from Fluffy Aimers. Jonah got away with it last round, but not this time. Not with TSM having weapons to actually fight with. Fluffy Aimers will plant A. Extended out into A link is Bones after this one-way dissipates at the top of the site. TSM will able to satchel through and be more comfortable, but the one-way is back. Mame has been such a nuisance at this choke, but with the no command there left from 7, it's all up to gunplay. And you got Bones on this box with the op, looking untouchable. He's trying to deal with these angles well as TSM will suffocate
Jonah
him,
6,
but Bones
man.
will Zippo clutch for Fluffy Aimers.
Timeout.
As soon as they spotted Bones, you pulled the rotate out of 2. Proto just has to eat this showstopper. But 2 flashes for TSM around this corner. Bones will not let them breathe around this smoke. 7 may be able to spot this. No, Bones gets the heads up play. The 3K make it 4 for Bones in total this round. Heading for the ace. GMD left at mid. And that's been his job, to patrol B, to look at mid. But he needs to be quicker to the punch. Especially with the paranoia still in hand, a 1v4. Maybe you can see how expensive this is going to be with Neptune around. No, the SMG can't pull through, but it is an ace for Bones at the end of the day. That KO Molly is out. Fluffy Aimers were trying to be more aggressive, but just waited for TSM to peek. And Mame with the op of all things. Showstopper response though from Sim. What the hell is that? That's Bones flying. But Rolling Thunder, that's flying by to just hose down mid, I guess. Fluffy Aimers finally at a number disadvantage, and the spike left behind, and it's all up to Mame with an op. He's so rich though, so
Yeah,
13
but
seconds
that's
left, you
once
might
you
as
give
well
it up
save it.
for TSM, I don't think so.
Especially that
Gotta
Spike's
say,
already
man.
down. So many of these first bloods through these defaults and just decent trades.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, Sim.
And we have 7-1,
The
man.
2-tap like that. Neptune ready around the corner for the trade. Not only that, to
Okay,
stop
Bonus
the
had the
rally of
showstopper.
TSM and the attacker spawn. So he's revealed the position of where this retake is coming from. Fluffy Aimers will adjust accordingly with the crossfire. Mame taking out Poise. And it's just a Proto who'll pick up a new gun and do his
Yeah,
best
that was
to
hard for a
find
Proto,
wherever
man. Not
Fluffy
he could
Aimers
do.
are. Timing too with Poise walking up from the B site, and surprisingly Fluffy Aimers don't want to smoke one of those ways. It will split their focus in half, having to look both ways before you cross the road. So unfortunate walk up for Fluffy Aimers, a territory they're trying to explore, and Pancakes will go 1 for 1. Neptune will get the cleanup. Fluffy Aimers, it's costing some bodies to get that top mid control. Now you're trying to wrap around B, and guess who's read this like a book? It's a Proto who already had the lineups, and now you know the spike is down.
Got hit by a paranoia though. Oh, but it missed.
What?
Mummy's still there to capitalize on the kill at least, and it puts it back to 2v2. So the advantage did go for the attack though on the trades back towards Boba. They might have hurt the TP towards main. You'll have individual duels now.
Jimmy
Cracking
D
that smoke though.
needs to
So
go huge
GMD
here, man.
can safely push through it. From the shadows on the flank, Mame will have a teleport, and from the shadows himself to just check where this retake is coming from. Spike is tapped.
Man, TSM is getting destroyed
what
here.
to do. If Sim gets pressured, there will be
Sim is
assistance.
pushing.
TSM
He was
have
sleeping,
GMD
bro.
also pushing up and actually wins that duel against Mame over at the A site.
Okay,
And
and
actually
two,
gets a
and the
double
pistol,
kill
and there's
back.
hope.
That is a huge
Small-
push for
small
GMD
chances, but
to really kill this round.
they can
out of
win a little
Fluffy
bit.
Aimers.
1% of a chance.
Now Pancakes is just trying to get across here, and hopefully, yes, that's huge. Actually, getting that first pick maybe would have engaged a 1v1 on that B site, but Neptunes are going to look to meet up with him so he could use a Rolling Thunder potentially. Oh no!
Nice shot, man.
Oh no!
Pancakes is just like that. Wait,
It's about to happen.
the choke.
Yeah.
But 2v3.
It's looking
Rolling
good,
Thunder
man. They
from
can win this.
Neptune, getting
Oh
into
my God,
position.
oh my
and
God,
you
oh
heard
my
him in the
God, that's
corner,
beautiful. Ace,
and
ace,
Pancakes
ace, ace,
deliver the
ace,
finishing
ace,
blow.
Pancakes.
Looking for the ace.
No, man, Jimmy D,
will
not.
deny that. 3 just needs to prevent the
10
plan.
seconds
GMD
left.
can still save this round as he intended with the first and second blood. Spike being tapped. Neptune!
Okay, my
lucky
friends,
one.
next map is bind, bro.
And that util can go deep, so Pancakes can be in a safe position. Meanwhile, you can't say the same about Sim, who's first blooded. And that means TSM will have to go in without their raise. They're doing their best. They still have a flash in hand, but it's up close and personal with Neptune around the pillar in 3.
Oh my God,
As Fluffy
man.
Aimers hoping to get another pistol round under the belt in a 4 versus 1, and it's just a Proto with the spike. Surprised that he still wants to go to B with this, but really, there's no route of escape. It feels like.
Almost had an opportunity. At least he forced the rotates out. If he won that one, it was going to be a 1v1 towards his side, but you definitely do see it here. Everybody crunching in, pinching him towards this B side. Now they realize
on,
once
bro.
the market's
Save energy
open,
for
that
next
he's
map,
definitely
bro.
rotating towards Boba. So it's only
Mappy
a matter of time
point.
Neptune with a- Probably
Maybe you
not on
don't.
this map after all. Well, no, I still think that this is going to go a 3 mapper, but Fame definitely
go.
looks so good and composed here on this map compared to TSM. I mean, look at it. You're forest buying. I mean, at this point, it's just going to be a team deathmatch. Whoever shoots better, and it's so far still Fluffy Aimers.
Man. 13,
Oh, and
oh
the
man.
flash.
Oh
like,
my God,
Fluffy Aimers
bro.
util is next level.
GG!
Going out.
Win.
Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb. That is Fluffy Aimers 13-1 on Sunset. Wow, I look like a freaking idiot saying that I had TSM on this one. Because how do you beat M80 13-7, but then you lose 13-1? You could just let TSM take the site and wait for reinforcements. But actually, behind them too is Bones playing from showers. Teleporting in too is Neptune. TSM may just get Wingman to plant. They'll have their Viper Wall, oh, well, not their Viper Wall, but a Viper Wall to help assist sectioning this map. But TSM will just now get first blood. And now that rotates have been pulled, TSM will have to scrap through this.
There's been some good delays at the start, and here's the second attempt. 5 for a triple swing.
So far, so good. TSM, only kill, only plant, no die. That's the name of the game until Pancakes comes out of showers. After Bones was dealt with, Fluffyamers need to work
Okay, man, they
together
need a
to
better
play
start
shut
here, man.
down TSM.
They got
Great
it.
awareness.
Nice, nice.
Being as quiet as they can with 3 and 2 choices of flashes. Orb tap. Bones! Wow, Sim held the angle. Bones didn't see it. And he got the teleport. Getting hosed down TSM. They've won now every duel they've taken as Mame will escape back to the A site and TSM will pull back.
It was a great start too. So they were trying to bait out that they were going to take Showers control, trying to say, hey, Seven's here. We're going to try to get the Thrash out of the ASCP. And looks like Fluffyamers are trying to set a trap play, but there were still players pulling behind, playing further back rather for TSM. They're able to capitalize on trades and get actually a huge advantage. A full roster against 3 left, where now they can leverage this Thrash off the kill from 7. They don't have to push into Showers. They can just pivot back towards this B site and use that with Sky Flashes to get map control.
Fluffyamers.
There's no way they lose a 5v2,
Jonah
right?
will hold the elbow while the other 2 are in hookah. They're smoked off though, so Neptune will just jump out and Jonah at the same time swings, but TSM hold their own.
Timeout.
Boys doesn't get any information besides the fact that Bones is not holding that angle. TSM flood all through, but it's paint shells and an exchange of dizzies that nullifies
Cover going out.
this no man's territory. TSM don't get the push they wanted, but they look still committed for round 2.
Here.
Second mid with Seekers. There you go.
Seekers
30
came in a
seconds
bit late, but hey, it still will lead them to where their next target is. Proto swings onto Bones. Boombot to hold down U-Haul. TSM will plan, and with the mosh pit, they'll secure and section their side of A. TSM are
Having
in
so
such
low,
a
man.
weakened
Same for
state
Proto.
against the 3 very healthy defenders of Fluffyamers, playing at the back as best as they can. TSM so using the walls. I think there's a crack through that wall, so it's not really
Definitely.
gonna stop Fluffyamers from getting behind them, and that's the crack that Pancakes broke through. Now with the Thrash, it's gonna
got
go
one.
and detain 1 at the back.
go over
And
7.
you saw 7 on top of this box, and
What a boss.
couldn't
What a
win that
boss,
duel
man.
nonetheless.
What a boss. Oh my
7
god,
go
7.
through the box and
Oh,
everything.
man. 7 HP, bro.
That over rotate now becomes a great rotate for the defensive side.
Ooh, Bones almost had the shot he wanted. Gonna adjust, dodge the Gecko flash,
Okay,
and here
good
the
one.
showstopper though. All the troops
Package
are
him, dude.
coming. TSM
No
at
way.
least still convert with the showstopper. Sim just ran through the whole site and has not been stopped.
Oh my god,
Showstopper,
Sim.
but Sim is quicker to the punch.
Bonus was
TSM
already
have
thinking about this,
U-Haul
man.
control, and it's Fluffyamers with their backs against
2v2.
the wall. The op is still alive, and well, boys pick that up. He's the last one left against Mame and the Bulldog, and 5 HP. We'll see if
It's
he
a
got
flash
that
shot.
dog in him, because Fluffyamers desperately need this round. Through the smoke, he'll tap it, and he's gonna have to stick it. Boys, he's gonna have to run up and do something about it. Oh wait, he stuck it! He just had 5 HP! 1 bullet is all it took!
Gonna call to rotate over, and he's just gonna wait to try to get a perfect backstab, but it depends if Boys has a better timing after this.
Right, Molly and the barrier
30 seconds
from the
left.
deadlock at the front, so TSM can really only come from one way, and it's the left side of the elbow. Unless they want to try and shoot through, but
Three
it's back
kills.
down for
Good
Bones.
night.
Big opportunity
Nice.
for Fluffyamers, a 3K. And hearing someone behind,
Comes low, man.
Panics
13
under
seconds.
pressure, 12 seconds left.
player standing.
TSM still have to play it, and GMD can't do it. And Sim holds his corner, little dance against Pancakes, has the paint shells. They're trying to zone them out of this area, but it's gonna hold on and wait for rotations possibly, but TSM's B-side defenders are not on their way anytime soon. TSM will not be able to escape either. A Proto falls, the Sim is low, barely managing to escape, and on their way is the rest of TSM, but the spike's already been planted.
Sim fell back and kind of just left a Proto on an island because he was looking for a heal, so a Proto couldn't do anything. So you better get the revenge and avenge your fallen teammate on the retake now, TSM.
Wow. Great paranoia from Mame there, but who's
Oh
gonna
my
sit on
god.
that? It's a long distance shout from Fluffyamers. Fluffy Hammers gave up U-Haul control. That's where
Okay,
TSM
man.
tried to
We got a game.
Sonic sensor spotted by the Trailblazer. Pancakes.
Okay, got first blood.
The Thresh got netted, and Fluffy Hammers got mollied off their,
Yeah, Fluffy
their
Hammers is this
entry
round, man.
into A short. And with Bones getting first blooded, it's gonna be even more
Oh,
difficult.
Jonah getting a
Still
lot of
got a
space here.
Dizzy and a
Already
Flash.
counting the
And with
rotations. Spike's
Neptune
going
still
big.
set up in showers, they could
Look,
always sell that fake.
I'll save
But
by this play.
TSM dogging
I like
back to
this.
re-clear B. We'll discover there's somebody on the site, and that's pulled TSM rotates.
What?
Oh,
Didn't deserve to get that kill crouching like that.
Though. So they know at least a pivot for TSM that Fame is permitted to plant towards this B site. It'll be a 3-on-3 on that site.
And 7 is late to the party, so Dizzy not there. No flashes for
1v2.
TSM, but it's gunfights. It's GMD, the anchor at the back. And that has been so big, along with
No.
Poise's info right off the start of the re-clear from TSM. We're left in a 1v1. Pancakes versus 7. Which part of the box will he emerge from? Pancakes saw the right. How'd he get on top? Now Wingman's defusing,
No, bro,
and
no.
7 will
That's
take
not how
full
you do it,
advantage.
man.
At least save that one there for TSM.
Timeout.
Fame has now an opportunity to close that gap because TSM's on an eco. Your rifle denied.
No gun for you, no raise for you. Fluffy Hammers can also get this orb going. 2 away from Showstopper, 2 away from Seekers, and Thrash. Smokes will delay things, as a Proto can put a barrier down if really needed, but knowing that this could be coming be long, TSM gonna group up in hookah. They can always wrap around too. Fluffy Hammers now get the site for free, flashing, satcheling. No one's home, and Fluffy Hammers will get a safe plan out of it.
Definitely want to go for this backstab. But there's already the Viper watching it back. Jonah is going to be able to walk it through. Mummy, rather, is going to be first contact.
Great start for Fluffy Hammers, 4v4. Just one rifle to worry about, and Poise at least gets 2.
Wait, they could do this now.
This is
with
very
Orb Strike, too.
doable. Orbital Strike. But does he opt to use it? You gotta get info on where this is. And a Proto will lead us and turns and burns on Bones. Pancakes will Dizzy in and gets the flash onto GMD, who leaves the Orbital Strike behind. The defuse being stuck.
Match point.
And
Should be an easy plant. And this allows your Bones to catch rotates.
Oof.
Oh, and
Nice
Poise
shot,
with
Poise.
first blood. And this is
Let's go to
match
bed,
point
man.
for
Let's go to
TSM.
bed.
They'll have
the last round.
GMD in
Maybe
heaven.
not.
7 has Thrash.
GG, Roti.
For TSM as well. But it's the pit that begins for Jonah at the back half of the site with the spike planted, forcing TSM to retake through heaven. An area where they can see, but Neptune, all he sees is juicy targets. As the tame happens for 7, they go to deal with the problem, but Neptune still stands at the green boxes. And Fluffy Hammers scramble through the pit.
Proto one
And
with
it's
shot
only
as
a
well.
Proto left for TSM, despite having the first blood. A Proto could clutch this up. We'll tap the spike,
Oh, he
but
didn't
I
pick,
don't think the
man.
defuse can happen.
Yeah, no time.
Wow.
No time.
And that's a tough
Man,
one.
we might go to overtime here. No money for TSM.
Timeout.
He's early rotating here. So Fame reads it. They have 3 players now inside U-Haul.
your trail.
Oh, 7. It's gonna be in trouble.
my God.
Moshes out showers. Seekers coming into A. And Bones makes a pretty big splash as Fluffy Hammers still fight for site
Oh, 7
control
big
because
trouble.
it doesn't look like 7
No?
and a
It's
Poise
fine,
want to
it's
give
fine.
this up for
It's
free.
not fine.
They only have a flash, and 7's just taking that for free, thinking someone is watching that corner. Orbital Strike from GMD to clear out U-Haul. 7! Didn't know Mame was there.
Good
Oh, we'll
timing,
try to
man.
teleport into U-Haul. GMD might have heard this, but
Oh
the
my
smoke from the
God.
Viper kind of cuts them
What a
both
ninja,
down.
bro.
He had to detain from Pancakes' Thrash. A lot of ults came
Clean
out of this
round.
This is how
11
important
to
this is.
12.
Look how
Small shields across the board. 2 Vandals, a Bulldog, Guardians, and a trap play, and a gamble rather, just to try to move down towards Sands, and it's easily avoided at the beginning.
Jeez. Sim looking only one way when he crossed the road, and a Proto punished the timing. Almost killed Mame.
GG or Roti.
Fluffy Aimers 5 rounds
Looks like
in
you're
a
going
row.
again, man.
And just the timing on this util.
Insane
Allowing
comeback,
Fluffy
bro.
Aimers to have these advantages and healing Mame back up to full by playing close to Neptune and Pancakes up to full too. What a round for Fluffy Aimers. It's 5v3. And look how deep TSM have extended. They not knowing, did they push up into B-Long? Are they on the site? Well, Spike stopped planted here, didn't hear the teleport. Where could Fluffy Aimers be?
And it was a missed timing too from Jonah. He was looking out towards Spice, turns away, and as he does that, 2 players of TSM slip by. So both of these teams now have no idea where each other are. This time TSM is gambling that it's towards the A site. For Fluffy Aimers, they're thinking, well, they still have a dog. So that's going to clear out the site, and that's going to confirm that they can hit towards this B site and plant.
Silver lining for TSM is they don't have to worry about a showstopper, I guess. So cleared out Hookah with it, so you got something done. A lot of numbers on this post plant too. Not a lot of util, just a snake bite for Jonah, but TSM will kick down the door at 7.
Oh my, what a round, man.
What a retake for TSM to shut down the possibility of OT.
Oh
Thrashes
my
on his
God.
way,
Let
but
him
it's
get
a
this.
jump shot
Let him
like
get
a
this.
champ. And Jonah is the
No,
final
he didn't care
victim,
about this,
but
man. He wants the
TSM
round. That's
play
GG.
back and send us into a final map.
That was up to 7 to save the round for
What a
TSM.
hero, man.
With barely any utility for TSM for the retake. Dizzy Wingman allowing for them to flip back, and he just goes nuke.
We're cooking with those predictions, and since the deadlock was just used on Vine, you might as well just stick to what you know, which is apparently getting stunned up, trying to get through ramp. So Fluffy Aimers have the crossfire at A main, but are smoked off. TSM fight for heaven control with no one from Fluffy Aimers even up here, and as rotates came in from Bones and Jonah, they got smoked off from heaven. So it feels like TSM have the power positions. It is 4v4. TSM still have to actually get on the site to plan, and Pancakes with 2 with Bones from behind. I'm so
3 players moving towards the area trying to punish 7, and they do.
wow. And Fluffy Aimers kind of utilizing those, not sunset strat, but the overall strat of playing numbers,
my
playing the
God.
buddy system, and
The movement
Bones didn't get that
wasn't good
memo.
enough.
Fluffy
Okay.
Aimers will at least trade now that Neptune steps up. And this offense is dwindling for TSM when they're split from each other. Like GMD is on the B side, TSM
Oh
are still
my
fighting for
God.
heaven.
3 to
So
0.
Now that we site B, they could converge a 4 versus 2 there.
Bones, oh, showstopper, that'll take care of
He almost goes
Poison.
7-2.
Couldn't lock on to 7 in time. TSM 3
low.
versus 3. Pancakes has been revealed. The 1-tap headshot. That's pretty
Time's
nice. 9 seconds left. Not so nice for 7.
Cypher versus Cypher.
Pressure there. Null Theft knowing just how close Jonah is. And wow, what a shot.
Okay, man.
4 versus 2 on that site.
Oh, the flash right onto the site. Well, actually goes behind Mame. Annihilation captured someone, but Flip Mame is a pillar that will not be buried. The Annihilation may get Pancakes. Mame said, "This is my ace. Out of my way, boy." 8 seconds.
Timeout.
Pancakes playing this corner where the smoke is. TSM could be walking straight into a trap, but they fight for heaven instead. And Fluffy Aimers are just pushed off these power positions, and TSM have just manipulated the map in their favor.
Oh my God.
Such good patience by TSM.
Ballers around here for
You can
TSM, man.
see after that timeout. Watching each other's backs this time around. The crouch under. Oh,
Was.
is it too tall?
That haircut. Gonna go for the slick back next time, but
Yeah.
hey, Fluffy Aimers think mid is
Oh my
open, and
God,
Sim
Crouch
is
peek
not
with the
holding a
Spectre,
flick any
man.
longer.
What is it? What am I watching, man?
Upgrade from the Spectre to a Vandal. Fluffy Aimers snap to retake. Prowler gets caught by the cage there from the deadlock, and
Ooh.
TSM will get denied the ramps as GMD
Oh,
teleports.
he's screwed.
Oh yeah, I thought that was gonna be his escape. Now there's a neural theft and a
That was
5v3,
nice.
and Jonah's online. And well, you got the Prowler to get themselves on site. TSM are surrounded and conquered. TSM are trying to have the numbers when they take these engagements against Fluffy Aimers. with how much TSM have cleared at the backside, they know this can only come from one direction, and it's heaven, and there's no flanks, but this backstab too from Poise coming up. He gets dealt with though, and GMD pinches from the front. The neural theft activated for 7, trying to see when the drop down happens.
Oh my god, Pancakes.
Lock on heads,
And
but
he'll
it's
have ult the next
Pancakes
round.
that thrives on. Best of luck to TSM. How they're gonna hold their ground against an ult like that. Now Jonah is denying vision. Insane read onto Sim. And 7 is denied to TSM. In a 2v2. They have the annihilation. They can be brought down to singular duels. A Proto could give them the edge, and there's the Rolling Thunder to try and deny the plant, but it's too late. And GMD teleports away from where that Rolling Thunder could come from. Annihilation is
Proto.
brought out, and it's all up
Annihilation
to a
with the
Proto
clutch.
in the 1v2, and trying to deny the
Triple.
liberation of his friend. Mame will die nonetheless, and Pancakes at 30 HP. The barrier comes out for a Proto. Oh, wait. And
Hey,
Pancakes
Proto!
Oh, the dog is gonna catch Bones early. He
Bones.
doesn't care.
Down A.
You're trapped
50?
in here with me. Call an ambulance, but not for me. And Bones got the spike down too.
She's so good
It's only a
casting.
Proto that can try and recover this coming from sewers, and Bones
Enemy remaining.
is challenging everything. And TSM can't get a leg up to save their life.
Nope. And that's just it. Fluffy Emers do not want to give a chance here for TSM to just fight back, to just get the momentum back in their favor.
TSM know one problem
Not the best
they gotta
weapons
deal
for
with.
TSM.
And this is stacked with almost 3 or 4
Flashes
members of
from
Fluffy
available.
Emers, although Neptune is Prowler, using a Prowler at A. TSM have knocked on the door, and it's Bones. That is still a menace to TSM.
Proto, man.
The
One of the
Proto will
best
lock
players in the
onto
sheriff.
Pancakes with the
was
Sheriff,
good
with
for
the
one.
broken
At
bye.
least.
TSM will do what they can, but a Nightfall lands on their lap.
Is this a JMG
And
game?
TSM
Back drifted?
up in the corner, their backs against the wall, biting back against Fluffy Emers.
No way that this is happening. They had such a nice little trap play to delay and deny off the trip getting broken. Yet,
Enemy down.
the shots
Winnable?
are ringing in favor of TSM.
Cage triggered.
Jonah.
Yo, my mate, come on, help me,
Pick
bro.
what side? Ring? Not ring around the rosy, but what's under door number 1? No, door number 2. The Cosmic Divide almost helps him. Now I only see purple. Thanks. Oh, because we swapped to a Proto who's playing inside the smoke.
Oh my god, they still
And
run the
as the
round,
dust
man.
settles,
9
it's
to
a
3 half.
fantastic round for
Famer looking for this 3-2 split.
Fluffy Emers step into B, smokes in place, and Spoon's gonna climb up here. Just trying to get the upper hand. Jonah's lurk
Okay.
doesn't work out
Savage
mid,
play.
so TSM can stay focused on shredding down Fluffy Emers. There's the aftershock to pressure out Heaven. Fluffy Emers extend to the back of the site. And GMD
Okay.
and Proto have
Clean
made this a difficult
pistol
round
for
for
TSM,
Fluffy
man.
Emers, and at the end, it's TSM with the retake.
Surprising too that when the wall came, just trying to stick to their tried and true, sticking together, and they're gonna execute towards this A site.
30 seconds left.
Bones got hit by a trip, I think, as he was satcheling
Yo,
in.
this
Something
round will be
stopped
huge
him.
for TSM.
Momentum completely halted. And
Proto always
7
gets
trying to
one.
reload. Doesn't know
Plays
where
one.
that smoke is coming from. Fluffy Emers 3 versus 4 are doing their best and poised with the
Time is low,
charge.
man.
He's ready to just dent
10
in
seconds left.
Fluffy Emers. And this bunker
Crazy guy.
around the spike.
Jimmy,
GMD
this
teleporting
crazy
above
man.
is insane.
Jonah with
Trying to
4K.
distract the boys.
There. 30 seconds
Fluffy
left.
Emers finally go for the plan 2 in screens.
Rich has everything.
No paranoia. Just Sim with vibes and 2 satchels
movement.
and concussing TSM back.
What?
And they don't check the corner. I'm surprised GMD didn't kill both. This is still a good setup. Neptune takes back
Okay,
control
2v2.
of Heaven.
Oh my
2v2.
god, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way.
About clutch power Nightfall from Neptune. 7.
Oh my god, bro,
You
this
just
is
can't do
GG,
much
man.
against that, not knowing where the danger is coming. TSM's camera is out in heaven,
players
knowing
from Fluffy
Fluffy
Emers
Emers
are
have
pretty
stepped
low,
up
man.
with ramp. You should expect them to be there,
Flat
but it's a
HP.
30
fake.
seconds
Fluffy
left.
Emers are heading from mid into mail and pivoting to B. They get hit by a paranoia from
GMD.
GMD.
Time to
who's
go
gonna
huge,
spray
man.
through the smoke. There's 4
And he
people
did, man.
there.
He
Keep
did just that, bro.
GMD,
Stay alive. Play with pain.
TSM
Have on
can
satchel.
thank him later. It's Pancakes in a 1v4. And 12 seconds left.
Okay,
It's
man.
cooked.
TSM stays alive.
Timeout.
Or maybe they are, because they have a Rolling Thunder too, and that might catch GMD on the top of this billboard with this op.
Good night. Oh, Showstopper! Oh, Fluffy Embers get out in time, and Paint Shells zones them out even more. Sim says, let me get this. I want my one. I didn't get the Showstopper. I got the Prowler, though. That's not gonna get you any money or any orbs, but...
Good map control, at least.
Yeah. He's gonna keep
Now
pushing.
Pancakes is hit down to 51, so the idea of trying to roll that Thunder back towards
If
the
you
B
die,
side
I'll
gets
get
fully
mad.
canceled
But
as
since you got the
Sim
kill-
continues to push forward.
Insane, bro. Insane.
Wow. Can't believe he re-peaked that, too. Either way,
Confidence.
he's Giga Chad for that, for sure. Now 5v3.
Barrier deployed.
TSM claw back every round that they can. Cosmic Divide, Neural Theft, Jonah. All the corpses
A lot
are
of
on the
damage.
other side of the map, so give me a corpse
This
is
is
not
gonna
gonna happen
break
for a
Fluffy
little
Embers
bit.
economy if they lose.
TSM have their own Neural Theft too, keep that in mind. But having control, and look at where...
Spike down.
Why is the spike back there, guys?
Jonah, you gotta save, buddy.
It comes down to this fight right here, and Poise needs value, and he avoids the Prowler.
Oh, boys. Being so patient, and there is the spray down, TSM. They go 2 for 2.
Okay.
And
Huge
Fluffy Embers
kills.
still have
3v2.
ults. Now, not the Showstopper
Jonah
anymore.
low.
That's been denied.
This game
Mame
is crazy, man. You never know.
and Jonah with the stars back
I
in
know
place can safely push up, but the Neural Theft from Jonah activated. GMD is exposed and is dancing around the pings and manages to barely get out.
Sensor trip.
Fluffy Aimers dropping down from heaven. TSM holds screens. Plant will continue.
30 seconds left.
GMD, no paranoia, just a boom bot paint shells. Deadlock cage. TSM with not the best entry tools, except Sim with a Vandal. I can post up in heaven, try to get eyes on Fluffy Aimers who can obviously just play their lives, can play out of line of sight. Jonah's at the corner and the one and done.
One enemy.
Jonah with the 1v2, and it's possible. GMD's at 2.
Oh my god, I thought he was going to win this round, bro. 2 HP, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Now Fluffy Aimers have Vents control, so where did they go from here? Is it heaven? Is it male? Gotta play off info.
And remember, they still have these ults, this time with weapons here. Pancakes, Rolling Thunder, Bones, Showstopper, grouped up now on a split, especially with the op down.
Wait, this op push up into B made, but hey, Fluffy Aimers. What a splash with Bones, Showstopper, 2K, Fluffy Aimers on the
Jason
B
has a lot of
site.
money, so this 2 players
Waking
can
up
go.
a 7
can
and a
try.
Proto, rushing over from A with a Neural Theft, but not too much hope. They are very rich, so might as well see what she can get.
Oh yeah, you want to.
No
You're buying the
escape.
next round. They would be on a semi, broken buy, something like that, small shields. They're trying to make it expensive for
One
TSM.
enemy remaining.
Yeah, they're not giving
So
chances,
far,
man.
not
Well
so
played,
good.
man.
Hey,
Mapping
got one
series
for the road.
point for
And
Fluffy
Fluffy picked up the
Aimers.
op-
Timeout.
TSM do a good job of denying that space as much as they can.
He hit him, man.
With Heaven
Oh my
as a
god.
target for Fluffy Aimers.
And Bones just got the wall bang onto Poise here as he's out in the dog. And they've given up the A space because of that. And they heard the TP from GD inside the site. There's good control here for Fluffy Aimers to get value depending where the kills are going to be coming from, if they come in their favor.
Okay, Sim. Oh, he's being watched.
It's on you, Jim.
Oh, he's
my
climbing up
god.
too.
Oh, see, that's
And
insane,
we
man.
Get 2, wait! Guy's a
There's no
bot
way.
in the best of ways. Look at that aim! And now, Sim,
Which way?
he's got the Nightfall, though, to worry about, and that gives a distraction for Fluffy Aimers to get the plant off. 3v3. Poised dangerously low. No flash. Just Satchel Boombot. It's all TSM have to work with on the retake. Sim down from ramps. They already knew he was in heaven. And he's got a friend for the trade. Poise, I mean.
Okay. 2v2.
Just now walking up.
Last player
The delay
standing.
is nice. Pancake swings out. It's a Proto in the 1v2 to save their
Oh my
And
god,
no, it's
GG!
the Amers
Win.
that win the duel at the end to take the series.
My God, was that close here for at least TSM to stay in the game. Those shots
Neptune.
were snappy from both of the teams towards the end. We definitely woke up in that second half, in the third quarter.